So I'm Alexandria Ingham and I'm from Precinct TV, which is part of Fansided. How are you both?
Good,
Good.
thank you. How are you?
Good, good. So I want to say I am hooked off the first episode. And what I love is you both, and I love it for you, you both get to play such different characters from what we've seen before. And I love that you've had this varied career. So what was it for you to come into this series? Like, why this series? And to make it easy, I'll start with Lashana first.
That makes it easy. Okay.
Tell
Um,
us.
okay. Let's think of something smart to say. When I read the first three episodes, I was excited by how obsessive Bianca is over everything, every single detail, her work in general, how annoying that can be for her colleagues, but just how far she's come being that way, and just how sometimes unaware she is by the ripple effects of being that kind of person, but also just how much she really has to question her moral compass, question how she balances herself as a person and the person she's become off the back of the work that she does. That's just really intriguing to watch, but to play, you get to unpick and unpack these finer details that just make it really intriguing to women, to be honest. You know, we get to be all of the things, and there gets to be a little bit of struggle, but not too much where you feel like she's not going to make it, but enough for you to question how she's going to make it.
For me, I mean, it's just an amazing character. I loved the book. The book, Forsyth's book, gets all into the kind of what's going on in his mind. But also that movie was one of those movies that in my household, it was a battered old VHS. There's something analog about it. That's how I describe it. It's the spy movies of the 70s, that those thrillers that I adored, that were they were lo-fi. It's not all about tech and
Mm.
computers. It's about craft, and it's about espionage um and and the art of it, really. But also, we were talking about it earlier, but it's an actor's playground, getting to do prosthetics and movement and languages, and like that's the shit we love. And so other than the fact that you were playing a character that has been rendered so stunningly before, and you don't want to be the one to come and sort of butcher that. I felt like it was so different that it was too good an opportunity to miss, really.
Listen, there has been sort of a modern, like a slightly more modern take on the story for you
Mm,
as
mm,
well, because
mm.
technology has advanced since then.
Yeah. But then what I liked is, in the original movie, you see Edward Fox putting a little bit of gray in his hair, and that's kind of those are
Mm.
the disguises. But to do that now, we lent into the meticulousness of prosthetics. And talking to Richard, who is my prosthetics artist, he described how sort of these agencies now and the Secret Service use prosthetic artists because face recognition technology is such a thing that it was kind of weirdly rooted in a reality, even though it seems quite extreme.
It's also incredible as an audience member to be able to be in that process with you,
Yeah.
putting it on, taking it off. At the end of the day, that's kind of like him literally ripping his mask off
Mm.
and being now back with himself, and then us questioning, is himself actually himself?
Who is
Does
he?
he even know? That I think that's exciting to watch.
And I think that's the thing. I think, like just off the first episode, I felt I've been in it with you. Like I am
Mm.
learning things as you're learning things. So
Mm.
was that
Mm.
important for you as actors coming in to like not have the audience already know everything?
Yes, I think that for me as an actor, when I first read a script, if there's twists and turns that make me think that I thought I knew, but actually I had no idea, then I know that the audience are going to possibly feel a similar thing. And we just had such wonderful direction by our first block director, Brian Kirk, who is just a dream to work with, who ensured that everything that was a part of telling that story really worked in harmony with each other. Costumes, the, you know, hair and makeup, our set builds were incredible. The lighting, like everything made you feel like you were working towards that mood. And nothing felt like it was taking just that when we
Plucking you out.
yeah, we always felt immersed.
But I think what you're saying, that idea also of you being at the same sort of in the moment with us, that's what compelled me when I read the first three scripts, is they were so propulsive and you never knew what was coming on the next page. And that's the telly I like to watch. Like this genre is, I would say, of all the work I've done, it's the one I kind of, it's the sort of thing I want to want to see.
Yeah.
Those sort of old school thrillers.
There's so much to do with it as well. But thank you so much. That is all the time I've got. But I cannot wait to like finish watching the series and for everyone else to see it. You've both done such a wonderful job. So thank you.
Thank you very much.